Hi
Hi.
guys, it's another exciting episode on our Empowered Women. And today I and Victoria will be having a discussion with you guys. Like I said, with you guys. And since we are in the atmosphere of love, the season where we get to celebrate love and what people we have in our life and shout out to them. I and Victoria, we are bringing to you a nice conversation. Like I said, we are having this conversation with you guys. That is why anytime, any moment, any day you're seeing this video, I want you to ensure that you engage in this conversation by throwing your opinion to us on our comment section. So, Victoria, will you do us the honor of starting or opening this conversation that we are having with our lobbies this morning?
Okay, okay. So we know that we're a season of love, right? And we know that the good up people are constantly peppering the singles. But you know what? That's not what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about love for people that are in our lives, people that we know have got us anytime, any day, any moment. They always have our back, and we're just going to be expressing our love to those people, and we're going to be talking about the importance of these people in our lives. So if you have somebody like that in your life, please give them a shout out. Valentine is not just for, or the season of love is not just for, being good up and all of that. We have people that genuinely love us outside our romantic relationships. So yeah.
Definitely, definitely. And really, I have come to understand that relationship is one thing that it is very, very important to have. Like friendship,
Yeah.
neighbors, our colleagues, as much as their roles might seem so minute, they kind of play a very important role in our lives, in shaping us, in making us strong. Sometimes times where they do some things that annoys us and just like why these things shapes us to
Yeah.
who we are. So what is love if not
If we're not putting it out to the people that are directly in front of us.
thank you for that
Yeah.
word, thank you.
Because
So now we would be starting with relationship with our colleagues. I believe I just have this understanding that aside our immediate family, our family like our father, our mother, our siblings, people that we get to that unavoidably in
in our
our
lives.
lives, so to say, are our colleagues.
Yeah.
And I don't think we get to talk much more on their importance and the role they play in our life. And that's why I just feel like there's a need to learn to appreciate the colleagues that you have around you,
Yeah.
know how to talk to them, know when to respect them, know when to respect their privacy, understand that sometimes their opinion matters. Honestly, I feel like they are one person that sees us beyond their what the outside world actually see. So yes, our colleagues, relationship with colleagues is one relationship that I think should be cherished because beyond the work rigidity, we tend to like have to create a little bit of serene atmosphere within ourselves.
You're correct, Yinka, right? So, we know that we live in, or with regards to profession or in organizations, it's kind of a me first situation, right? Everybody's looking for how to climb the top of the ladder very quickly. Uh, and because of that, it's very hard to sustain friendships or even to create friendships, right? Because you think that this person is out to get you. When really, maybe this person doesn't even have your time, right? But the truth is, once you calm down and you look at the people around you, you'd notice that they have a lot to offer, right? They have a lot to bring to the table with regards to your growth. And they're able to help you in different forms and different manners that you never expect, right? So relationships with with colleagues is something that you should never. And I don't. I mean, there will be the off ones, but when you create a relationship with a colleague, or when you start talking to a colleague and you feel like, oh, this person actually makes sense, and I really like this person. It's not something you should take for granted, right?
Definitely. And moving forward, another relationship that seems so undermined is relationship with your neighbors. Yes, I know that sometimes neighbors can be private. I know that there can be a lot. I know that, yeah. Take it from me for an instance. I'm someone that, oh, my environment where I stay. Once I am home, I don't even get to go out. Like, I'm somebody that is much to myself. I really don't try to like explore relationship outside my domain. However, I feel like these people, they are like, aside our colleagues and parents. Take it for instance, when you leave your parent, you've always lived with your parent all along, and your opportunity to like have a space of your own. I mean, it's a new world entirely,
You have to create new
and of
friendships.
course, it doesn't really have to even be friendship, so to say. But one thing I believe in discernment, in the sense that
So
not
you pick
everybody is
people.
your
Yeah.
friend. We have friends, we have colleagues,
You have
we have
people,
neighbors, we have
acquaintances.
acquaintances. Exactly. But sometimes it's always good to have, whichever way or whosoever this person or these people are to us, either their neighbors or colleagues, we should always have good relationship with them. And that is exactly what we are trying to preach.
I like to say
Like,
something.
of
Yeah.
course, you can go ahead.
Bible says, love your neighbor as
As
yourself,
you said.
right? So, in as much as you're not particularly the most friendly with these people, I think it's important to know that you should treat them the way you want to
To
be
be
treated.
treated
You
exactly.
don't have
Think
to
of that.
go all out, right? But just treat them the way you'd like to be treated. And the world would actually be a better place if everybody did, or if everybody did like that.
Yes,
Think like
exactly.
that.
Like, you do have a point on what you just said. Like, I tell people, I feel like there will be least harm done to people
Mm-hmm.
if people actually see others as themselves.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a need to understand that this same person that you think might be, as much as we cannot control people's mannerism, but then you can control your own
Yeah.
towards them. So I feel like you should be able to see other people as yourself. That way you'll be able to act rightly towards them. And like a relationship with our neighbors is a very, very crucial relationship that I feel
Yeah.
like should be preserved as well. You don't know at what point they might come through for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes, take it for instance, let's say you're sick at home and you're just home. Before your family that are in probably Abuja or they are in Port Harcourt will come to your rescue in Lagos. I said, you might not even have people that are close to you around you, where in the state you live. But these people are people that you can easily call on to and they'll come to your aid.
You're not wrong.
So I feel like relationship with our neighbors is also one relationship that should be preserved and should be respected.
Yes.
So
Yes. And while people are imperfect, right? It's important to I think it's important to look past their imperfection and just try as much as possible to do your thing as softly as possible. Just treat them the way that you want to be treated.
that
Whatever happens, you know it wasn't
at least you don't
you were
wash your
not the
hands,
issue.
come up for that
Yes, you were not the issue.
one. Okay, next, another relationship that I feel like this is actually one top of it. It is friendship.
Yeah.
Victoria, I tell you for a fact, we can never, never overemphasize the need of friends in our life.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm talking about friends, I'm not talking about multitude. And I believe that's where majority of us get it wrong. We feel like to have friends in our life, we need 10 people, we need multitude. Sometimes we just need two sane and healthy people in our life.
It's not even bad if you have one.
In all honesty, because Sometimes you get overwhelmed. Sometimes you don't even know if the decision you're making are the right one. You just need somebody that you can call on to, and they might not even have the solution to whatever it is you're going through at that moment. But the fact that when you get to hear from them, hear their opinion about these things, it kind of elevates that worry or whatever it is that like that makes you being agitated. I kind of have a way to elevate it, and you feel better just having a conversation with them. So friendship friendship is one relationship that should not be toyed with. And I'm a bigger preacher of keeping good and healthy relationship. See, guys, they don't even have problems. Oh, you see, male people,
No
they
problem.
don't have problem. Male know that they have this ability to discern. They can be among themselves and just say I to themselves. And
Yeah.
once they are out of that place, they know okay, this person is out of it. But we ladies, we have this bad because most times we are being ruled by our emotions. We have this bad attitude that once you see somebody being nice and all to you, you just feel like they should be your friend, which is not supposed to be. And that's why I feel like there's a need for a good and healthy relationship. And there are ways to these things. There are ways to. I'm not saying you should not be you should not be in a good relationship with people, but you should take time to bring people into your space. Is it just me, Victoria, or what do you think about this?
I mean, I've literally had good friendships come from just like really trying to get to know this person, right? Or even just being in my space, or we're trying to like, how will I say it, be cordial, right? Because now, honestly, it all starts from just being cordial with this person. But before you know it, you become this person becomes very very special. I've had friends, I've had colleagues go from just colleagues to friends that I know that okay, I can call on any time or day. And I think I used to believe that, or I used to be jealous about the fact that people had tons of friends, right? That you would watch movies and then you would see movies that you would have maybe like four girls being so close and so tight and all of that. But in all honesty, it's not like that. It's not always going to be like that.
Of
And
course,
not
I
every girl
mean,
is always going to have that close friendship circle, right? But then the fact that I have one or two, or that I have this friend that I can call whenever I feel this sort of way, or I have this friend that I can talk to about this sort of thing, I think it's healing, right? It helps to know that, oh, okay, these people are not always going to be in the same space, but these people are always going to have my back in whatever way that I ask them to be there for me. So with friendships, I would say I never used to be a big believer of friendship circle like that, because I grew up in a big space where I had people that were always around me. So in my head, I was like, I don't need anybody else, right? But I mean, stepping into the life and getting into the whole adulthood thing has just taught me that you need people around you, right? If they don't have to be 10 or 20, but you need people around you.
I just thought to say this. One thing I actually understand when it comes to relationship in general, especially since we are in the atmosphere of love, season of love. I have this belief that love is giving. Hold on,
Okay.
hold on,
Okay.
hold on.
Okay.
And this is where I'm going to. You know, sometimes in let's say for instance when you have friends when you know there are some friends that they'll be like oh I'm not me stating a scenario they'll be like oh I'm always the one doing this they don't feel like you're reciprocating the kind of
I relate to that.
energy or the kind of things they do for you. And that is why I feel like there's a need to understand that. when you say you love somebody, and I'm coming down to friendship and even down to our romantic relationship, so to say, giving should not be one-sided. Giving should never be one-sided. Taking me for instance, I remember back in my undergraduate days, I used to have this friend. She was a good friend. Right when while we were while we started school and all, we were really not financially buoyant together. You know those trouble undergraduate students.
Right.
But along the line, she became a little bit more
Stable financially
stable
than
than,
me.
and honestly, she was always coming through for me financially. I'm not going to lie, and I appreciated those moments. But at that point, I really didn't have that money, so to say,
To give
to
back.
give back. But everyone knows that I really appreciate the fact that she was actually coming through when I needed financially. She was always there. So I'm like, this person is always giving. I need to learn to give back. As much as I feel like I don't have, I just feel like there's a need to always give back. And that was why whenever I was I could go to any extent for her.
Yeah.
Like I was ready to do anything legally. Please, anything legally to her. There was a time that I almost actually risked losing something that I've been looking for more than 3 years just for her. Just not because I feel like I
You
need
have
to,
to.
yes, I need to do back whatever it is she's doing, but because I feel like it is to appreciate her for things that she's doing for me. And sometimes people feel entitled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Entitlement is one thing that spoils
Yeah,
relationships.
I have an example for that, right? So, like real life story. I had a friend, right? We had like a little friend group while I was in school, and so they used to do this thing with that. At some point, maybe they would go out, they would buy things, and they would pay for the entire. Now, in the group, I was less financially buoyant
Yes,
person,
I get
right?
that.
And I did not have money. They still used to send me money, bro.
Of
But I did
course,
not have money to
5,000
send.
per
Thank
week
you
or
very
three
much.
thousand.
You're very, very correct. 5,000 naira per week. So I did not really have any. I did not have much to give, right? But notwithstanding, right? I used to. There were times that I would cook for the group, or maybe if they needed anything, maybe I would try as much as possible to do what I could just to make everybody
To fill in, I
comfortable,
mean,
or
exactly.
just to. And then there was this day that this person, one of them in the group, now was now like that. The only thing I do is me. I just used to come and I just used to come and eat from the pot
I
when
don't
it's
want to
complete.
imagine.
I just used to do eat that when we like take them out, that why is it that I'm always the one that.
That doesn't
and
always
I,
have,
and I was
I
like
guess.
and I was like, okay, okay. Sorry, oh, see today, me and this person, we don't speak. Oh. We are not on the same terms. And
Um,
it's not even just about that. It's just the fact that a lot of things happened, and then
exactly.
you tell that this person was very. What was the word you used?
Entitled.
Entitled. This
Exactly.
person was very entitled.
Honestly, in the light of what Victoria just said, I just want to say this out there. Understand that one, what you see, these
All
fingers,
fingers are not
they are not
equal.
equal. And when you have a cycle or cycle of friends that you know one person is not doing that well like every other person, but you are sure that that person is doing their
It's
possible
doing
best
on all other levels.
to feeling for this thing. Always appreciate it. See, it's very crucial. Not everybody has will come, not everybody will give money. Some people will give their time. Some people will sacrifice
More,
their
even me,
head.
oh,
Some people will sacrifice a lot just to make sure that they know that, oh, they let you know that I appreciate what you are doing for me. And that was the case for me. Despite the fact that she was always bringing the money, I ensure that whenever she needs me, I'm there. I'm always looking at for her like a sister.
Yeah.
Like that's how much I really, really appreciate the fact that she was there for me. And that is it.
I don't even think that it's just about appreciating the fact that this person did something for you, right? But it's the fact that this person is like constantly by your side and you like this person. Because there are some people that they will do for you, or there are some people that if they do for them, right? They're not interested.
They don't even
They will
care.
ask you, did they send you?
Of
Right?
course.
So with friendship, it's like a two-way street. You have to do and this other person does, right? Always giving. The giving is always, is it your time, is it your energy, is it your money, is it going out of your comfort zone, right? And it's not just because maybe this person is doing for you and you're like, oh, I don't have
Absolutely.
responsibility, so
It's
I
just
have to
because you
repay
cherish
back in
that
that.
friendship that
Yes,
you are
exactly.
having. That's it.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
so yeah, that is it for friendship. Now to the one that you people have probably have been expecting, which is romantic relationship. Of course, everybody wants a partner in their
Everybody
life.
wants love. Oh.
And me, I'm a preacher of love, of course. I love love and I'm a preacher of love. And when it comes to our romantic relationship, there's a lot to say about that. But we are not going to go deep because that's not really our makeup focus. I just want to say out there that respect your partner, love them, cherish. And when I'm talking about respect, so people don't even understand that respect is not good morning, sir, or good morning, ma. Respect is you wanting to make a decision that you know on the long run might probably affect both of you, and you're willing to talk to the other partner, the other person that, oh, babe, what's your opinion about this? That's respect. Respect is you understanding that even without having to call your partner and you want to do something, you know your that thing you want to do will not sit well
With
with
this
the
person.
person
And
you
so
are
you
with,
won't.
and you did not respect. Learn to respect, learn to what's this word? Give. When I'm saying give, I'm
We're
not
not talking
saying
about money,
buy.
you.
It's not just
We're not talking
money.
about gift, too. Right?
Giving can come in any way. Giving can be you, can come in gifts, can be you being there for them, you supporting them. You know your partner needs a job. You are, I feel like giving comes, you can give in such way that you are on your probably gadget, your phone, your laptop, trying to help them source for job. Mean, it's not money, of course, is it? But the time you are giving, the fact that you know that this person needs this thing and you are coming in, like you are coming through for them, like that is giving. Giving your time, being there for them in their lowest, giving. And like
Their
I said, it
lowest, their
should
highest.
always be a two thing. It should come from this side and that side. It's not should giving should never, never be one side. You cannot say you love somebody and you're not giving. Like I'm saying, I'm not talking about money. You people should not misquote my word, please. Giving can come in different variation, can come in whatever you think, but should never be one-sided. And that way you are able to preserve even your romantic relationship. Like I said, respect one another. Respect is crucial and
All relationships should
very,
always
very,
be.
exactly.
All
In no
relationships.
relationship, respect is crucial. Very, very crucial. So, in conclusion, Victoria, do you
To
have
sum
anything to
it
say?
up, let love lead.
Yes.
And appreciate the people that are around you. The people that you see every day and you think that, oh, they're always there. Try and appreciate them.
You
It's not
never
just about
know, you
romance.
never know their, you never know how much their them being there is until they
Until
are
they
not.
leave. Yeah. Until they
Trust
leave.
me, you would never know. So do well to love, do well to respect, cherish every relationship you have, down to your colleagues, your neighbors, your friendship, your romantic
Yeah.
relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Do well to cherish them because Relationship is one thing money can never buy.
Mm-hmm.
Money will never be enough to pay for it. If you see any relationship that is built
On
on
money,
money,
it's not gonna last.
it's not going to last. Trust me. When the
Yeah.
money is not there, the relationship will leave.
Mm-hmm.
So, in conclusion,
Yeah. Special shout out.
I would say a big shout out to
Special shout out to my loved ones, to people that are supporting the hair community. We see you.
we see
We see
we
all
was
the people that are constantly supporting, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So a big shout out to you. A big shout out to my family.
Yeah.
My siblings. I love you.
Special shout out to the love of my life.
To the love of our lives. All right, so that will be it on today's episode of
Yeah.
Our Empowered Women. See you next time. Bye.